cats and dogs. I go by the name of Caution, Mr. 700. Keep clapping for me. It's been a long time. I'm in here with my brother, Ayo Clark. We're here doing the episode of the Allova sports show. It's probably been like 2-3 years since we did one of these.
Right, ain't been down this street in a minute.
You know what I'm saying? And the name of this episode, we're going with Finals Game 7s and
Global Glory.
Hey.
Take that to the bank.
All right, that's enough clapping and shit. We done done that too much.
Our live studio audience.
Facts. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all out there. Everybody out there.
There's some fine women in here tonight.
Round of applause for fine women in the building. We won't say no names, but you know what I'm saying? You know who it is.
You know who you are.
How's it been, my brother?
It's been cool, bro. I figured I was just out here, 2 weeks ago? So,
yeah, all right.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, life's good.
Facts.
Working these long nights.
Another day at Thug's Mansion. Literally Thug's Mansion.
Man. The promised land, for real.
Facts. That's what we got. But no, man, we got some ill sports events going on right now. Shout out to Game 7 of the NBA Finals, you know what I'm saying? Yep. For those tapped into that.
The Spurs and the Thunder.
The Western Conference Finals, I'm sorry. Not the NBA. Right. We ain't there yet. The Western Conference Finals with the Spurs and the Thunder. And then we got the Eastern that just wrapped up. That's what I was getting to with the Knicks wrapping up, bro.
Right.
Which is a big fucking deal, though. When you think about it, we can get right into that because, like, the Knicks being in the finals.
Crazy work. Since what, 1999?
1999. So think about this for a second. Are they a real contender? You think so?
I think so. I mean, especially with the presence of Karl Anthony Towns.
I seen they brought back up about Becky Hammond when they interviewed her. Asked her how she felt about the Knicks. She said they never win because they had a small guard. They felt like they'll never be good because they didn't have a guy. And that was like 2023. So I asked her again about it. She gonna try to double down on it. Talking about, I hope he proves me wrong, but she already did.
Yep.
Now you want to get specific.
Exactly.
That nigga's a beast though. But shout out to Jalen Brunson.
I mean, but shit, Becky know her ball though, so I exactly.
Exactly. NBA and WNBA. That's
exactly. She been both sides of it.
Yeah, man. So the rich get richer always, especially. But the Knicks reaching the playoff. I mean, the finals for the first time since 1999. Bro.
To me, it was bound to happen because ever since they got Brunson, they've been kind of on that upward battle. So they've been kicking ass ever since they got him, and just the extra little pieces like the Hearts and the I'm gonna butcher his name.
Which one? Anunoby.
There you go.
Boy, OG. You could have went with OG. That was easy.
Yeah.
Especially 11-game win streak though.
I didn't see that coming. I figured they would have fumbled one, but they've been playing ball. I seen it coming. Just kind of like I kind of see the future with Edwards and the Timberwolves. Like they're gonna make it to a finals here shortly because they keep getting to that deep rounds of the playoffs.
Yeah, they got to take that pain, which will be interesting to see if it happens with the other guy in the West. But we'll get to him in a second.
Right.
But like you said, the depth of this team, I think having those guys on that core of that team that won a college championship together.
Right.
Even though they lost, shout out to DiVincenzo, but he went out and got his bread, so he's a part of that Minnesota team.
For real. He was a good piece though.
They do have a lot of strong pieces. I think Mitchell Robinson is solid.
Nice.
Shout out to what's my guy's name? The Middle Eastern guy, not Shams, but fuck if I wouldn't have thought about him right now. But he went like 11 to 12 in the last series as far as threes. Best shooting percentage that the Knicks ever seen in the playoffs.
No, that nigga's get busy. And you got people like Allen Houston used to play in Charlotte Ward. They used to shoot the ball like that.
They all been at the games too, so I think that's super dope. Finally get to see Spike in the finals again. It's been forever.
99. What the fuck was you doing in 1999?
What was I, 13? I was knee deep in hip hop, bro. I was East Coast hip hop nigga at the time. Like I was into that was at my height of like learning what shit was too. So I say that and like going into sports culture. Like I think those two things were like a parallel at that point because it was like
just getting to know everything.
I'm playing sports. I think I want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like everything we at the height of like the East Coast, West Coast shit and like you know the Jay-Z's and all of that really making a mark. So no, that was a heavy year though, for real.
It's weird, like these big name franchises, like the Knicks, don't make it always to the promised land every time, like the Yankees. And
you'll see the Spurs there 6 or 7 times.
6-7 times in a row.
The Thunder
out of nowhere,
Golden State. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like random ass places.
St. Louis Cardinals and the Cubs won ever since the Knicks been like won a World Series. Like ain't won a World Series in like 100 some years.
But I think that builds that bullshit narrative of like, oh, the NBA is better when when New York and California got teams in the finals. I think that's cool.
That's cool.
But like if they suck, then who cares about that shit?
Right. It would be interesting though to see LA versus New York in the finals or something like that. We didn't see LA and Boston. So
they never played in the finals? No, not lying.
No, not LA and New York.
No, they couldn't have. No, I would have. Yeah, that would have been something I would have remembered.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the Pat Riley days when Pat Riley was with the Lakers.
No, I think before this 1990 time, 99 finals was when they back with Phil Jackson and then when they won. I could be wrong.
No, that Phil Jackson then won in like the 60s.
That's what I'm saying. The last time they actually won.
Oh yeah, it was in the 60s. Yeah. 65, I believe.
They won an only championship, if I'm not mistaken, right? They've been there, but it just ain't capitalized on that W.
So you got Karl Anthony Towns. How you feel about Cat right now, bro?
I've always been the same about Cat. Regardless of whatever he does out the court and how he talks and, you know what I'm saying, his feminine qualities, like, that boy can ball.
Yeah, I think that's a bit over-exaggerated. I think they talk about that a little bit too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
his off the court.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do. That nigga's a high draft pick. He kicked ass in college.
And he gets the ball in the basket.
And he a nigga that stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? He got him a little girlfriend. Shout out to his little girlfriend. He stay out of the way.
Right.
I think that narrative, and I'm kind of getting a little bit burnt out on that. Like the sassy black. Now he does do a lot of shit to where you just
Cat
like,
is sassy as fuck.
But I think that narrative is crazy because it's like if he was trying to be the other way, the niggas would talk about
niggas be on his ass.
If he was trying to be something he wasn't.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. With a nigga like him. You 7 feet out here, light skinned. And you cockeyed.
I think that combination. I was a little skeptical at first. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But now they've been proven though. This is what, first or second year with them?
This is his third year, ain't it?
Third year.
I think this is Cat's third year there.
Damn. Okay. Well,
because Julius, it's either his second or his third. But I know Julius Randle been out there. I'm trying to think.
I think it's his second.
So
I think it's his second. Yeah.
So I mean, to see where it's gotten so far, I mean, that's a grand thing for that GM out there. Shout out to them, man.
Shit, they was how far they deep in that make it deep last year, the finals or the playoffs?
Didn't they make it to the Eastern Conference finals?
Eastern Conference, so now they in the finals. Yeah.
So they taking that trajectory that people usually do, which leads you to ask, like, are they peaking right now? Is it? But if you 11 game winning streak. Are they peaking right now? Do you feel like there's a downward spiral coming?
I don't think so. I think for the next couple of years, they're going to be some contenders because even before this, like even without Cat, they were still getting to the playoffs and getting to the playoffs for the first time since the early 2000s and 90s. Like they've been getting the job done. I think ever since they added Brunson, just put it like that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I think Brunson makes a difference. I think when you have a killer,
he's going to put the ball in the basket.
All right, are the Knicks the best team in basketball right now? That's still playing. The teams that are still playing are just the hottest.
I think just the hottest because you still got to go up against if they beat San Antonio. I think OKC is better than San Antonio, just all around team. Because really, if you take Wembyama out of the picture on the Western Conference, then it's just regular Spurs team.
Right.
I mean, De'Aaron Fox helps, Castle helps, but you got this 7-12 motherfucker in here, and he can just drop the ball in the basket. He does a lot, and he swats everybody's shit too, which is insane.
I think if you're talking about the best team still in the playoffs, I'd be remiss to not bring up the Thunder.
I think just because
they are the champions. You know what I'm saying? They have the 2-time MVP there. And I think the Thunder are probably the deepest team I've ever seen in the NBA.
I was going to say, even without that championship last year, you got to look. They got a squad from the starting five to the backup.
Bro. They went out and they added McCain to this list of these young players on this roster that they've had so many. And it's crazy because you see Wallace come off the bench. You see all these other niggas who you don't know who they are necessarily, but they come in and be effective. And it's like, damn, like how many people do y'all have on that damn bench?
And then when you got Shaw balling, then you got Chet doing this thing.
You got J-Dub out there. You see what I'm saying? They still got what's the white guy?
What is that nigga name? I know you talking about Hardenstein or
Hardenstein, yeah. So, they got a solid ass team, but I wouldn't say they're the best. I would say they're the best in basketball. The Knicks, if they win the championship, granted, yes, y'all the best team in basketball. But I do think that this run does change the perception of the Knicks going forward.
Because you got to look at them differently. Even if they don't win, it's like even if the Mavericks next year when they took that L in their finals appearance, it's like you looked at them differently going into the next year. Yeah. You have to look at them a lot differently because Jalen's gonna get the ball and get it in the bucket.
And I think the perception of the Knicks has been a certain way for so long that I think this definitely changes the narrative of all of that. I think going from where they were with with the early years in that last team that made the finals, especially. Just thinking about that Allen Houston and that Latrell Sprewell team and all them niggas, bro. Larry Johnson, all them niggas, bro. So I think in that manner, yes, because then you get back into that notion of where people expect you to be in the playoffs every year. So I think that's good though, because New York is a basketball town. I mean,
and then think about this: if even getting to the finals, and if they win, that ain't gonna do but open the eyes to another free agent wanting to come, because he's gonna want a piece of that pie.
Facts.
That's gonna mean it's a good free agent.
And I think the core of the team is there. I think they got a solid core team, bro. So
and who doesn't want to play in New York? Either New York or LA. Like, come on.
Facts. Especially when it's a winner, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So that means all the camera, you're going to look good, and no matter what you're doing, can't do no wrong.
I think this would be, I wouldn't say it would be one of the most surprising championships ever, but I'd say it'd be one of the more entertaining ones if the Knicks were to win. I think it changes the narrative of the NBA a little bit, because you bring a championship to a big city when all the little, like we said, the San Antonios, the Oklahoma cities, like them teams now, the smaller market teams have been winning, so to give it to a big city, I think one in New York equals 2 in Oklahoma City. That's how I see it when it comes to that, bro.
Nah, for real.
The basketball is Giants. I'm a Giants fan for those who don't know, and the Giants have won at least in my lifetime have won at least 3 Super Bowls. So they've always been competitive in a sense.
The Parcells. I forgot about that.
Then you venture over into the Yankees, uber successful. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck the Yankees.
Well, I know how you feel.
You see it on my hat.
But anyway. You came prepared. You look, I ain't got my flag. I wear that whole like Joel Santana in the dipshit flag. So you know what I'm saying? Those teams have always been good, but the Knicks have always been like either this scrappy team, playoff team. If you go back all the way to the Stephon Marbury years and all of that shit, and then even if you go to the Carmelo Anthony and the J.R. Smith and the Iman Shumpert era, there have been Amari Stoudemire.
Right.
You've had those eras there, but I think now this team, they don't seem to give a fuck about none of that old shit.
No.
Like, this ain't got nothing to do with legacy, nigga. This is us right now. Like,
and the fact that they so close, it's like they can taste it, and you see every New Yorker backing them. So, like, I was talking about this shit at work. It's like, if the Knicks win, New York is going to become a different planet.
Yeah.
It's not even going to be a city no more. It's going to be its own. It's going to be a different planet.
Lucky Diddy ain't free.
Lord, he fuck around get free. Fucking with Trump.
Lucky Diddy ain't free, bro.
Nah, but watch. If they win, it's going to be a whole... You ain't going to be telling nobody from New York shit.
So if the Knicks win it all, right? Is this the most impactful New York City sports moment in the past 20 years?
Yeah. Yes, because it's the Knicks. It's the Knicks. Because almost with the Yankees, you say the Yankees are expected to win with their, 27 championships?
Right.
Come on, 27 fucking championships?
Nah, facts.
And then the Giants, okay, surprise. Like, nobody expected them to beat Tommy and the Patriots. Not twice.
And not in the way that we went into the playoffs either. Like, going into it as a wild card both times, playing all the fucking games. Hell no.
And then the Knicks are expected to be one of the top teams in basketball. I mean, even though they had the one championship, it's like you still expect them to be top tier because of the city. And alone, you know what I'm saying, just based off the championships mind state.
No, facts.
So this is definitely, and then it's more of a, I think the Knicks and the Yankees are more of a cultural New York lifestyle.
Exactly, because look at the aura of Kobe Bryant versus Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Like, Shai could win this championship and never get another one, right? And he'll still go down as one of the best players ever. But because of where he won it at in the time, it's a little bit different than Kobe winning in LA. If Kobe won one championship and Shai won one championship, just because of where they won them, it would be presented and looked at in a different way as far as perception wise. It's just the way that it works, man.
Facts. And if you look at New York, is one thing you see, they're gonna have some Knicks gear on or a Yankee hat on.
Facts.
So it's gonna be a lot more impactful than anything else winning.
So all right, we go from there to the West. You know what I'm saying? Go to the West. We got a Game 7 between the Spurs and the Thunder. A legacy game already. I'm gonna say and only for the fact that I saw a interview after, not the interview, but the post game speech, and they was not speech, but the interviews, and they was asking Shai. They was like, "Is this next game a big game for you?" He was like, "Yeah, it's the biggest one of my life." He was like, and if I lose, I go home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that he kind of defined it there. Like, it is when you think about it. I mean,
you're just going home with that trophy.
Facts.
That MVP trophy.
A game 7 to go to the goddamn finals. Like, come on, bro. That's what niggas sign up for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Wembanyama coming out in the monk outfit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever that is that he is. Shaolin monk, whatever he is.
He trained with the monks.
Yeah, man. Got his hair trimmed all down low and came out and got busy last night. You know what I'm saying? Pause. He came out and got real busy on them boys. And I think the thing about him is, when he's playing the way that he plays, then it makes it easy for everybody around him.
Yep.
Because then it was like Castle seemed like he was balling. De'Aaron Fox had a rough game. Didn't really do much.
I mean, he don't have to. I mean, as long as somebody else is picking up besides Wembanyama.
But you have Vassell out there. You got the 6th man of the year on your team, and the other guys out there. So it's like, there's a trade off. When Wembanyama sits down, then his white counterpart comes in and plays baby Wembanyama. You know what I'm saying?
Wembanyama.
And it works for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's out there playing defense, and you can tell when a nigga's been practicing with a nigga that's great.
Right.
Because it makes him do things that you wouldn't necessarily think he would do. And that's what bro be out. He be out there doing shit that he see that nigga do in practice. And like, it just works for them, bro. Shout out to Greg Popovich for building another team, getting a great coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that fits the bill.
Right.
A roster that's young.
And it's just all new people in there. It's a whole set.
And it ain't no bullshit. It's like it's literally a Greg Popovich team without him coaching it.
But he's still really behind the scenes. I keep reading stuff that he calls so many players and shows up to practices. And
he's a fucking GM.
Even in this situation that he's going through in life right now, he's still making it to do something with the Spurs.
Well, listen, right now, I think the biggest story of this is Wembanyama. See, the thing is, bro, I'm gonna tell you the vertical way.
Oh, okay.
I guess the pool hole. For some reason, the flat way ain't working, but I'm hitting it this way, Aaron.
Oh, you're a fucking grand wizard.
Yeah, it's because backwoods
king.
For those who don't smoke it, if you leave any space of air, it'll change everything. All right, sidebar. Went to go buy a pack of black these.
Right.
And Quick Trip, I think. She rung the motherfuckers up. $10.30.
Goddamn.
I said, miss, you can keep those. I swear to God. I said, you can keep them. I can't.
$10.
I can't do nothing with that.
They roll themselves? What the fuck?
I said, that's $2 a backwood. I said, 3 of them gonna be fucked up.
No, off top.
Like, come on, I'm gonna have to throw 2 of them away at least.
Off top.
I'm not giving you $10 for this, so I gave them back. Like, I walk right out. I wasn't getting gas or nothing. I don't want nothing. Like, $10. I went right up the street.
That's insane.
To my boy Habib. Shout out to Habib.
Shout out to Habib.
Bro got them to me for $6.30. I was like, all right, cool.
That's still insane.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, it's a different type of world, bro. I don't know how I got in it.
Man.
Shout out to H. That's how I got in it. H and my boy Lil Marcus.
That nigga H is a fucking
H and Lil Marcus. But yeah.
And then backwoods. But anyway.
Yeah. But I think the story of this is Wembanyama. This is kind of career defining for him because it's like most people, like we just talked about that arc where you struggle, then you finally make it.
Right.
If he makes it,
he's going to.
You see what I'm saying? If he makes it, then that narrative, he beat that narrative. Like that's a different type of conversation. Yeah. And the way that this team plays, the way they play defense is the most impressive thing, bro. Because you watch a lot of SGA and bro is smooth out there.
Smooth.
His game is flawless.
He does what he wants.
So to see a lot of times you see him and he don't even look like he break a sweat.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And so to watch him, like the game I watched last night, to see how they was hassling that man, he couldn't get nowhere. Everything he did, I kept feeling like they was going to call a foul. And I was like, oh, they're not calling no fouls. Like, it's one of them type of games. Like, they're not calling no fouls.
If it had been anybody else but the Spurs, I think they'd have been all over. Just he sneezed wrong, they going to give him a foul. It's just, I don't know, they always ref the Spurs differently.
I think they calling this series a little bit tougher too, though. I think both of them, though, because the Knicks series was a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
They probably just letting them play.
Yeah, I think they're giving them a little bit more. And that narrative of the flopping, I think I think a lot of people do a lot of talking about that shit, and like we hear it, but the refs hear that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So
it's just a generation of how they play ball. It's like nobody was flopping back in the 90s and 80s and the 70s. That didn't become a thing until recently. Crazy though. You
didn't have to flop. Niggas was really hitting you.
Niggas was really whacking you with clotheslines, fucking beer, fucking jumping from the top rope. Goddamn Rodman not kicking fucking reporters in the nuts.
So I think do you feel like SGA is under any pressure?
Yeah. He does.
How do you feel when they say that shit either?
It's a 7-foot nigga over there. I mean, because you're the reigning MVP and you've been playing good ball all year. You're the champ on top of the coming back to be the MVP, like I just said. So it's like we already, and then plus they was already calling at the beginning of the year that he was going back to it. So now you just kind of in this hole and just getting to this game 7.
I guess I take the word pressure when it comes to like, and especially when they talk about it in like sports media and shit like that. Like, oh, it's so much pressure on him to perform because of. But the nigga literally just won a championship,
right?
And 2 MVPs. Mm-hmm. So if he went home tomorrow, he gonna sleep easy.
He should.
And they get like $12 million a game. Mm-hmm. But I get it. I get you got to play the role in the narrative of that because that's what sports presents to us.
I think it's because of the season he had too. Because he had a damn good season. Like they're back there. It's not like from the game, like the mid of the season, they wasn't contenders. They wasn't in the top 10.
Yeah,
I think that'd have been a difference. But they was always high ranked throughout the whole season. I think that's what kind of puts more pressure on it. On top of being the MVP, and then you getting it again, and then on top of you winning the championship. And wasn't he MVP of the finals too? Yeah. So see what I'm saying? So it's like it's all on you, and 90% of the offense goes through you anyway.
I just feel like that nigga is just like, man, if I lose this hoe, I'm still gonna be the king.
You know calm the fuck down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what he on.
Nah, I feel you.
He too cool.
Yeah. I think if he loses right now, he's gonna come back. He's gonna go right back to the finals next year. I think he's gonna come out pissed. He seemed like that type of person.
Yeah, for real though. And that team is built to last anyway.
Mm-hmm. He brought everybody on that whole roll. He's after he won MVP. You know what I'm saying? So
this ain't no NIL team. They ain't here for 1 year.
Right. And it's crazy because they right back to, you know what I'm saying? The finals, the Western Conference Finals, like they was last year.
I feel like both teams in the Western Conference Finals are that. I feel like both of them are teams that's going to be there for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Especially, they're young too.
But we also don't know where Giannis is going. So that's the other thing. Because if Giannis goes to the Timberwolves, like they've been saying.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
If he goes to the Timberwolves or Edwards, because who are they going to give up?
Julius Randle. Probably DiVincenzo.
He's hurt, so you can have that nigga.
Yep.
Pause.
They're not going to give up that other nigga, though.
Who, Nas?
No, what's that? No, they definitely not giving up Nas. But what's the other nigga? They might give up Nas for Giannis.
That's gonna give up too much shooting now, nigga. Especially you take away DiVincenzo, Nas, and
Randall.
And Randall?
Yep.
He ain't finna give up them 3 niggas.
Give them 3 niggas the fuck up, bro. Are you serious?
Nah.
For Giannis.
Yeah, fool.
Bro, you on? Come on.
Cause
they gotta go. Pack y'all's back. Clean them niggas' lockers out.
Nah, fool. Not for Giannis.
Like, how many more niggas is it? Come on. Think about it, though.
Nah, at least give up Randall and DiVincenzo.
You gotta give up that other.
Keep Nas, fool.
You don't have to make it, just to make
what
it.
What other shooting do you have after that? Because Edwards ain't got an A1 shot. I mean, he got a good enough shot to get him through, but.
Oh, no, bro. I think that's a move I make.
Nah.
Cause all you gonna do is build. They got that. What's the other nigga? Alexander Walker.
Oh yeah.
Shea cousin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And then there's somebody else out there I can't think of right now too.
So I mean,
they got a solid squad though.
I just think if you have a chance to get a generational player to match with another generational player, and you can still keep Rudy on the defensive end. All right, give up Rudy.
I forgot completely about Rudy.
So give up Rudy, Randall, and DiVincenzo.
Ooh, Rudy, Randall too. The whole front court. Yikes. For just Giannis, then you're gonna turn right back into fucking Milwaukee.
Man, bye.
Well, not really, because Milwaukee always had Randall.
Exactly.
I mean, always had Giannis.
Giannis, they never had another nigga of that caliber. So it's horrible.
But does he play well with others? Because when Dame was there, they didn't get far.
That's because Doc Rivers was there. Doc won a championship and just turned into an average coach.
That nigga, he thought he was that nigga after that. Couldn't tell him shit.
He turned into an average coach. Big 3, my ass. That's who won it. I think as far as coaching adjustments, the only thing that I would see would be different is them finding a way to like help fucking SGA out on them because they double teaming that nigga.
Yeah.
And then whenever they have him to a certain point, the Spurs will go right into a zone. Mm-hmm. So I've been seeing them run a zone a whole lot. I don't know how effective they are if you look at the numbers because fucking Caruso has been killing from three. Looking like fucking Reggie Miller out there. So I think those adjustments is just like continuing to find a way to keep Shea from going crazy. Because if Shea goes crazy, I think him matching Wembanyama, then it comes down to the supporting cast.
Yep.
And then that's gonna make it what it was.
And I think Oklahoma City's supporting cast is better.
It is. I think the Spurs supporting cast is a little young.
I think De'Aaron has to have a good game for them niggas.
He's the veteran, and that's the part about it that's the scariest because he's the most experienced person there. So we'll see. How you feel like the Spurs match up with the Knicks? If you was to see the series go on, who would you call as the underdog and who would be the favorite?
I think the favorite. In reality, I think the favorite would be the New Yorks. On paper, the Spurs would be because you got Wembanyama and a better all around team. Mm-hmm. Like, because once you shut down Brunson, then who? Mikal,
he'll give about 25.
That's it. But like I said, that you gonna need Jalen's 30, 40, 25, 30, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that to get y'all over the top.
The one thing
Josh Hart ain't gonna give you what, 10, 12, 15 maybe?
They said that nigga, he had his playoff career high. I saw the other day, it was like 25 points. Exactly. I was like, damn.
Jalen Brunson fucking crowd high is like what, 40 something?
Yeah, that boy's a killer out there, bro. He's a killer.
So that's just
if you cut the head off of them, it's a different type of ball.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a different type of ball. Exactly. Yeah, I would call the Spurs as a favorite, and I definitely would call Oklahoma City a favorite. Like if Oklahoma City beats the Spurs, I don't think it's no way the Knicks is beating them. Yeah. Like they gonna run straight through them niggas, bro. I hate to make it sound like that, but that's what I see.
I don't know the numbers between Cat and Wembanyama if they happen to play. Like how they did throughout the season, the regular season.
What you mean?
Like how they compared against each other, like who got the most points out of
Cat and Wembanyama?
Yeah, throughout the regular season. Like even if they had a finals. So, because I mean, that matchup right there is gonna be one in the long.
He's gonna have his way with Cat. He's gonna have his way.
But Cat ain't no though. Like I fuck with Cat.
He not.
He get busy.
He gonna have his way with that young man. It's just not, bro. It's not nothing you could do if, like, when you watching them games, and that's the thing about it that I've been seeing watching these people play, watching him play specifically. Yeah. Every time I see the Spurs play, it's like if he's in a game, he's like it's like a cheat code almost.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it get to a point where like damn near every possession is like bring it down, run a play. If he's available at any space under the basket, just throw it
to him. He's gonna do what he does.
And he's gonna get up there and get it.
And then he comes down the court with it too. Don't forget that.
And he'll pull a fucking 35-foot jumper in front of you.
I don't even think twice about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of them things, bro.
I mean, Cat can shoot the three though, but he's not bringing that hoe up like Wembanyama is.
Nah, hell no.
Like pulling that hoe, he coming through with a cross, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I think most of Cat's action comes off of pick and roll, the Jalen Brunson pick and rolls.
Right.
He gets a lot of action off of that. Not a lot of isolation though.
Mm-hmm. Unless he's down on the box though.
Right. Wembanyama gets a lot of isolation. Yep. Like they'll give the ball to him in the corner, they'll give it to him at the top of the key, and he'll just get to dribbling and
like I said, he'll bring it up too.
Yeah, he'll bring it up. And so I think they're different in that aspect.
Right.
I just think Wembanyama will give you 40 every night. And Cat,
like I said, Cat ain't no hoe because he'll give you 30. Like he done got a couple 30, 40 games this year. He gonna have trouble getting it with Wembanyama because that nigga's tossing everything.
You playing the unanimous, and that's the thing though. You playing the unanimous defensive player of the year,
right?
And that's the other part of it. It's like, yeah, that nigga's a great scorer, but he's also the best defender in the NBA.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. Not only is he gonna play you on offense, but you got to come down and actually play against this nigga on defense.
Yeah.
He's down there really finna stop you.
Yeah. Finna toss your shit to the third row.
Who you think got more at stake, Wemby or SGA?
Really, neither one of them. I mean, they both still young.
See, that's what I say. Back to that pressure thing.
Yeah, neither one of them, honestly. Because, I mean, it's just showing that Wembanyama's really, really young in his years. And Shaj is still young, too. Yeah. But, I mean, Wembanyama's 4th, 5th year? Uh-huh. So, them niggas still got time to grow.
Yeah, I do think this is the next rivalry in the West, though. I don't think nobody's going to come in between that.
I don't think, as long as Wembanyama stay healthy, because you know how them niggas over 7 foot get.
Yeah, they get them weak knees.
They get them weak knees, and it happen to everybody. So hopefully he stay intact. Pause. So,
all right. So the game is coming up. Who you got? Game and score.
I think I'm gonna go San Antonio 135. No. Change that. Oklahoma City, 135. San Antonio, 130.
That's like a double overtime game.
I think it's going to take that. It's going to be an entertaining Game 7. It's going to be one of those, I think. Because both of them was good. It's not going to be no just clear dominance. You know what I'm saying?
So it's in OKC.
Which is damn near like a home game for either one of them.
The only problem I see for OKC is Jalen Williams. If he's hurt like he was last game, he's a liability.
Right.
Because they was running that man in all them actions, going right at that boy. Because they know he hurt. They was doing it every time. So if he's hurt like he was last game, then he's a liability. You might want to sit him down. Because that's going to cost him.
Right.
Because it's cool to like have a bunch of supplemental motherfuckers around you that can put together a certain amount of points.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's different when you got like a certified number 3.
Right.
If Shea is the 1 and Chet is the 2, or vice versa with you and J-Dub, then that's 20, 24, 25 points that you missing. You know what I'm saying? Like easily. And I know it seemed like it ain't much, but like you can't depend on them other niggas coming off the bench to give you what he gives you on the consistent.
Especially in the Game 7. This is when to go home.
Man, for real.
Like if this was a regular season game, I get it. But this is on the, you going to the crib tonight.
But it's also a team full of niggas that just did it. And so, in that aspect, I have to give it to Oklahoma City. Just because of, if I'm basing it on who's done it and who hasn't, they have. Right. And I think in a situation like this, if Shea is who he say he is and who we think he is and is worthy of this award that he keep winning,
I think he's going to get the job done.
Then you got to get the job done. This is when you get it done. Even if it's against a nigga who you got to think about like shit. Shaq was that nigga in Orlando. Right. Like facts. A scary presence all around. Like Orlando ran through everybody. So in that instance, that's the Wembanyama, like the new young nigga. And Jordan still did what he had to do against that nigga. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool story, bro, as the kids say, but let's go ahead and tuck this one away and get to the next one. I see the Knicks and OKC.
Knicks and OKC, yep.
And I think it'll be entertaining, but I think it's gonna be too much. And maybe I could be wrong. And we'll have Fat Joe and everybody else to talk about it.
Boy, every New Yorker born is going to come out of the woodworks.
Facts. All right, so look, we're going to go into some shit people may not think we're going to talk about, but the Champions League final.
Let's go.
PSG Dynasty versus Arsenal Destiny.
Let's go.
So we in the Champions League final.
This is soccer for y'all who don't know.
Yeah, for y'all that's not ready. So we're going to run through this real quick. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to do too much on it. So we got them in the league final. We got PSG chasing back-to-back titles.
Let's go.
With Arsenal seeking their first ever UCL. You know what I'm saying? So PSG's attacking dominance, near record scoring run versus Arsenal's defensive discipline.
Right.
Arsenal coming off their first Premier League title in 22 years. So it's historical stakes for both.
I see that.
And then you think about it though, because a lot of these championships in soccer, bro, be so serious.
Every time.
It'd be so serious. And so you think about what goes into it with like the cultural part of it, and like you get your ass beat going for the wrong team.
Going on the wrong side.
I can't remember what movie that was with the motherfuckers that was rival soccer teams, but they was like going through the streets fighting and shit. Me and my wife watched it a long time ago. I wish I remember the question.
Green something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And they made a couple of them too. But in a situation like this, what you think matters more? PSG submitting a dynasty or Arsenal's first title ever?
I think it'll be Arsenal's first title. What matters more? I mean, because PSG's done it so many times. You know what I'm saying? And then Arsenal just getting it the first time. That always counts the most. Yeah. And it also begs the question, is like PSG already the best team in the world, even without the trophy? So if you you win against win the trophy against the best team, that's kind of like, all right, they're gonna assumingly take it. It's like now. Yeah, and it's being a legacy match. I think winning the first one changes everything. Like I said, I was going to say that first one counts. It's going to be more. So yeah, man, a little soccer for y'all. Like I say, we ain't got to spend a lot of time on that because you get to asking questions and you're gonna draw a blank for me. So shout out to all the soccer heads. Hopefully y'all they gonna check it out. Right. I ain't gonna say hopefully y'all are. I remember we went to Miami and it was like Brazil. It was some kind of huge something going on with soccer. Right. That shit had the whole street shut down.
I was like, oh yeah, these motherfuckers take it real serious.
Speaking of shit, soccer shit, FIFA's gonna be here in the Metroplex.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, around the corner.
Yeah, that is coming. They've been getting shit. You see, they covered up the AT&T on it. Yeah, I was like,
the Spanish homie at work came and told me that shit today. He was like, I told you they was gonna do it. I was like, ooh, they sure fucking did too.
So get that shit up off of here. They ain't gonna do it.
Expect them streets to be packed. Y'all motherfuckers take the back routes.
Facts. You know how them Arlington streets be, especially when them games
fucking
going.
Insane.
Yeah, it's gonna get
30 finna be nuts. Fucking 360 finna be crazy.
Yeah.
Have fun with that shit. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, so I guess we could talk about some NFL offseason, some shit that's didn't happen in the offseason as far as the NFL. I know out here, as far as the Cowboys go, they were real happy about the draft and who they got with Downs, and that's really who they wanted, so they got him. So hopefully he turns out to be.
I think he will. The nigga was nice, super nice in college. So I think he's gonna upgrade that defense. Is already looking. I mean, their defense has been up and down.
It was trash last year. Yeah, it was real trash. For them to have as good as offense they did last year, their defense really
because they blew a lot of games like that.
Yeah. I think with that, I think like even with a team like the Giants, I think the Giants made some good moves, but nothing that was like we're gonna win the Super Bowl after.
But Jackson Dart getting Scatterbo back and fucking him just having a whole offseason to prepare as the number one.
Yeah.
Like, just getting that is going to help him out tremendously.
Only question I got is Malik Neighbors. Is he going to be healthy enough to
I was just going to ask that. Is he going to be back in time to play, to start the first game?
That's the
even early enough the season to make a difference?
That worries me a lot. That's the only reason
Didn't y'all pick up another receiver, too?
I don't know. Not nobody significant.
Okay.
Not
I thought y'all just picked up somebody, maybe been a rookie.
In the draft. Yeah. We drafted one. All right. I don't think we signed anybody that was worth anything. Okay. I mean, our defense was solid last year, but we lost 2 players. But we gained a draft pick from the Bengals, for trading away, you know, somebody who didn't want to be there, somebody whose name I'm not gonna say because he ain't with us no more.
Right.
But yeah, man, our defense was solid last year, and then we lost our defensive tackle. Our starting defensive tackle got hurt, tore his ACL in training camp, so he's out. So now we, replacing holes, but. If you look at a lot of teams around the NFL, it's going to be the same crop of teams that was there last year. There's no difference. I didn't see anybody doing anything that changed the landscape of it being the Eagles or, you know what I'm saying?
I think what Seattle losing, letting their running back go. I think that's going to hurt him.
I think because he's young, too. When I found out he was like 25, I was like, damn,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't get that nigga another chance.
I thought he was older.
And then once you win the championship and started making moves, and he was a big part of the offense, too. You didn't really feel that void. So it's like, he went to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I mean, even though you ain't got Patty, but, like, that's a big difference.
Man, shit, you out there with Mahomes, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be there for a couple of years, too. So even when he comes back.
They finna make use of that man out there. You crazy.
Even with Trey Lance taking over, that's going to be a different looking offense, though.
For who?
The Chiefs. Because I think his backup is not Trey Lance. What's that nigga name?
So he's hurt to start the year?
Yeah, Patty ain't going to be there.
Damn.
What's that nigga name? He used to play for the Jets.
Gino?
No, the young nigga. Who was running the football all the time?
Fields.
Isn't he in?
Yeah, he is.
Behind Patty Mahomes?
So he finna start the season for them? That's crazy. Yeah, got a lot of contract storylines. People like Lamar Jackson. I mean, but people like that, you just gotta go ahead and pay him. I don't think you should even question shit like that. I think those are crazy conversations when you discuss like not paying.
Not paying that nigga, yeah.
I don't understand them where it's like even a debate. Like, just do what needs to be done. Like, what are we even talking about?
How many time MVP is he? 3-4 time MVP, bro?
Something.
I mean, he ain't got you to the big one yet.
2 at least, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think for the most part right now, you get a lot of the OTA information. A lot of it is just a bunch of grown men out there pushing each other around a little bit. They ain't doing nothing specific.
Right.
They just looking at the playbook, going out there in shorts and T-shirts.
Getting back in shape, getting in better shape. So, you know what I'm saying? As far as everything goes, we ain't even brought into the scrimmages or nothing yet. So.
Hell no, but just in the grand scheme of it all, like, I think, like we said, you're going to have the same individuals that's going to be contenders again.
Shit, Kyler Murray going to the Vikings, I think that's going to be a good little addition to that.
How you feel about that?
JJ McCarthy he's not showing nothing that, even last year, they kept yanking his ass and sitting him on the bench, like, bro, and Kyler Murray, like, he gets it, you can see he gets it done. Like, even though being his small stature, he's fast as shit, he can throw the ball fucking a mile, a fucking far as fucking Uncle Rico for our motherfucker. So I think he's good. And you got Jefferson out there. So it's gonna be and Addison. So that's gonna be a good.
I just wonder what they saw in that nigga to where they felt like he was just gonna be so good that they would get rid of a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I mean, granted, you maybe didn't know he was gonna win the Super Bowl,
right?
But I believe they GM ended up quitting because of that shit anyway.
Right. So, I mean, he had a good year at Michigan, or a good couple years at Michigan, but it's not like he was going to come here and change the landscape of the NFL.
That's my thing. And for them to have so much faith in him and now to pivot like that to where you got to go get a Kyler Murray. And granted, Kyler should be decent because he was decent last year.
Right.
The start of the season last year,
as long as he got a good offensive line, he'll be straight.
But I just think I always wondered that. Like, why did they have so much faith in J.J. McCarthy? Like, what did y'all even see in him?
Baffles me.
You think the Chiefs and the Bills still the best in the AFC?
It's gonna be hard because, like I say, if Justin Fields, depending on how fast Patty comes back, if he comes back quick and you know what I'm saying, whenever before, like they say before schedule, then I think they'll end up being good. I think he may be timid the first couple of games back, but I mean, who would be? Depends on how Justin Fields holds down the fort.
Right.
Because you still Rasheed Rice, you got him out there, and who's the second? Is Travis is still there, right?
Yeah, he's still.
Little Taylor Swift
coming back again.
Yeah, so they'll be good. They'll be good. And then, like I said, you got the Super Bowl winning MVP as your running back. Yeah. You know, offensive line's gonna be A1. So something Justin Fields never had was a good offensive line.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something about Justin Fields that just doesn't sit right with me.
Just think about it. He got somebody to protect him now. Every time he was running because he had to. And because he does that a lot.
Prove it, because he had a little steam when they had him out there in Chicago. And then that shit just quickly fizzled, and then came the young Williams guy that ran him right up out of town.
And then even when he went to Philadelphia, they just had to bench him because it wasn't that he was playing bad. It's just that you had to see what Russ was doing. So I think he'll hold it down. The Jets.
Was it the Jets?
I think that was just like...
Yeah, I didn't know.
A poorly put together team.
The Jets is horrible, so that's a different conversation as well.
Nah, facts.
All right, 5 teams. I'm gonna just throw five teams out there. You tell me if you feel like they're gonna be up or down from where they were last year or not. And this is just right off the dome. Right. Cowboys.
I think they'll be up.
Better than last year?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say down. I'm gonna say down.
Yeah, I feel you.
And I say that because I want the Giants to be up. But no, I think they should be better. I think the Cowboys will be better. I'm not gonna lie. New England's Patriots.
I think they'll be up.
Yeah, I say they'll be up. I mean, you can't get more up than the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, yeah. I think they'll, you know what I'm saying? They'll be back in the playoffs. It's hard to see. I mean, they got Romeo Doubs too as an extra receiver to go with that young receiving core, so it might be a little different.
Depending on how they look in the regular season, I think they solid enough to at least make another strong playoff run. So
and Mac don't, you know what I'm saying? He's showing that he can play ball, so I'll fuck with him.
Yeah, AFC is tough though because you still got the Bengals out there. You still got a lot of teams that can. The Ravens, just like we said, with a whole different coach. You know,
they starting to show me that they just turning into one of them teams that play good in the regular season to get to the playoffs and stall out. So it's like, okay, ooh, wow, Lamar Jackson is nice. He's running 100, 200 yards, but it's like, cool.
Yeah, and then you got teams like, how you feel about the Pittsburgh Steelers with Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy getting back together?
If you can do it with Mike Tomlin, you damn sure ain't gonna do it with Mike McCarthy. So they'll just be average.
It's an easy trade-off.
Yeah. You'll just be average. You'll be.
Then you got an old ass Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, they'll just be average. Another fucking team. They'll just be in the way. Sorry, Steelers fans.
Miami Dolphins. No Tua.
Who the fuck is out there?
I don't know.
Waddle. Yeah, unless I'm on some other shit.
Still there.
Yeah, they'll be at the bottom of the barrel, figuring it out, rebuilding year. I'll be nice.
Because they lost their coach too. He's now offensive coordinator in San Diego, I believe. So,
like, it's nobody. It's a whole new squad.
Cleveland Browns.
To me, they'll probably be another struggling year because like you didn't go get no. I mean, besides the nigga from Texas A&M, the receiver, I can't remember his name. Encarnacion, I think his name is. Not Encarnacion, I'm just a baseball player. Incepcion. Yeah, Incepcion, yeah. I mean, I don't think he's going to be enough because, shit, you ain't even figured him out yet. And between Shador and Deshaun.
I was just going to say, who you think they're going to start?
They're going to start Deshaun.
That's crazy.
They're gonna start Deshaun, of course. I mean, you paying this nigga so much money though. It's like you gotta start this nigga, and then Shadura come in soon, ASAP though. Especially with the new coach. It's like you gonna start Deshaun, but Shadura's gonna show up soon.
So what we got? Baseball on the agenda.
Right.
Still early in the season, and that's the other thing about talking baseball. And I know a lot of the purists of baseball out there would argue me down about what's real and what's not, what you should be paying attention to, how every game matters. It's 180 games.
Yeah, 162.
Like, come on, bro. Like, how many games do I have to watch? Like, when do I start tuning in? I can't watch, especially when they play 2 games in one day. I don't want to say, listen, I love sports, bro. I don't want to see 2 Laker games in a day. I don't want to see the Giants play 2 times in a day.
No, I think baseball is different. I mean, baseball is different. I'd watch 2 basketball games in a day, 2 Laker games or 2 whatever. Baseball is just it's so many.
I don't want to see them play 2 because then it's like, I guess that's the other aspect of it.
Throwing a no hitter. That's cool to watch, but just for him to throw a pitch 3 times and strike a motherfucker out. I mean, come on.
Then there'd be so many games, bro. There's so many records and shit happening. So many different no hitters. There's so many different fucking shutouts, and it just be like, okay, cool.
Perfect game.
And then you have a team that's great the first 40 games. You'd be like, okay, that's the team.
And then stall out.
And then they don't
20.
make the playoffs.
Right.
It'd be the fucking Chicago White Sox. Astros throw a combined no hitter. Again, one of those things that's just like Astros been trash all year.
And it's a few moments that they have. But
how you feel about a combined no hitter versus a solo no hitter?
It just combined is like, I mean, you got
I don't want to share it though.
You got 2 motherfuckers that was on that night.
I don't want to share a no hitter with a nigga.
Because usually somebody gonna come up and slack up. It's usually somebody coming in the closer that slips up or the relief pitcher. One of them gonna fuck up. But the combined no hitter, that means you had everybody working that night.
Again, cool story, but.
Right.
I want it all. In the words of the OG Warren G.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want it all.
Put it in the record books, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's a group effort.
We tag teaming that whole pause. And that's a good question. So if a hot or cold start in baseball, doesn't matter. That's a very valuable question to me.
Because it's 162 of them.
So when do I start to worry?
Stories after All-Star game.
Okay. Yeah. So that's when I should see it going.
That's when motherfuckers start picking up their play.
But if they're already bad by that point in time, it ain't really.
But you still got so many games after the All-Star break is that you can catch up. There's been so many teams throughout history who has turned it around after the All-Star break.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's just too many games to say right now.
Which early trend is the most real? So you look at a team like the Yankees versus a team like the Rangers.
Both of them niggas trash to me. Both of them niggas trash to me. I mean, it's just, you got more bats. You got a lot more bats in New York than you do in Texas. But Texas to fuck around, and I just think where they're gonna fuck up is probably the end. Maybe their rotation here and there.
Is it a clear World Series favorite yet?
Nah, but you can never count out the Dodgers because the Dodgers have been back-to-back champions. And
same with the Yankees. Put us on the other side of there. We'll fight for it. I'm with it.
Nah, y'all niggas is trash too.
Listen, bro, y'all had a little period of time where y'all was halfway decent. It's not on nobody else that y'all didn't capitalize on that.
Facts.
Okay?
I'll take it.
But as all things do, they gonna come back around. So, you know what I'm saying? That's really, really how it goes. It don't really even matter.
Right.
It don't even really matter. All right, so let's and I don't want to skip ahead. I was gonna say who you feel like gonna win the whole thing as far as the NBA championship, but I think we already discussed that. If Oklahoma wins again tomorrow,
I think they're gonna.
Then I think they got it.
Yep.
Yeah, so that cancels that. I think who you feel like would be a most improved team in the NFL? That's a good question. So it'd have to be somebody that's like significantly better than they was last year.
Yeah.
If I was to say anybody, I would say, and this is me going out on a limb because I feel like in that quarterback trajectory, you got to take your lumps as a quarterback. I don't care what you say. That first 3 years, you got to take your lumps. You look at somebody like Justin Herbert or people like that have them rough 3 years, but they still see the potential. Right. Or, you know what I'm saying? Quarterbacks of that nature.
Oakland needed Las Vegas, my bad. It's going to be a turnaround. They got Kirk Cousins. Because, I mean, they're going to put the rookie in. But I don't
think he's going to start, though.
Yeah, but so that means, that's even better because you got Kirk Cousins, the OG in there, who's got the weapons and knows how to play ball. And ain't been hurt the last 2 years. He's just been backing up.
And that's why I say, I think, I'm going to say the team that I think will be a surprise team next year is the Tennessee Titans. and I think because of Cam, I think he'll have a better year. And I think they'll be a better team next year. I think that division is easily something that they can
got
win.
new unis too.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say the Tennessee Titans. That's the direction I'm gonna go. I think he got something there.
I'm gonna have to give me a jersey because the new unis is just like the Oilers jerseys from Houston. So
right,
that's gonna be dope.
All right, well, that's all I got. You got anything else as far as sports goes?
No, man. Shit. I'm good to go. Shit.
Let me think. What's something?
We gonna hear this shit. WWE come on tomorrow. Clash in Paris. So that should be interesting.
Facts.
I don't know the card on top of my head, but you know what I'm saying. It comes on tomorrow. It's gonna be in Paris, so it's gonna come on early. Probably by the time we drop this.
I wonder when is that Boots Ennis and the Spanish nigga fighting. I need to see that Xander. Xander got 2 belts. Yeah. He got 2 belts. That nigga ain't gonna be no pushover. So I'm looking to see what Boots does against some real. Because Boots be fighting a bunch of niggas who I ain't never heard of. So I need him just to fight somebody. Yeah, he's fighting up. I feel like he's fighting up right now. You know what I'm saying?
That niggas be fighting just to be scrapping one of them niggas.
He was trying to tell the nigga that he felt like the winner. He proposed that the winner should get it. If the winner wins, the winner takes the 55-45 split. You know what I'm saying? No matter who wins, as opposed to it being set.
Right.
But the nigga Xander was like, nigga, I got 2 belts. Like, I don't have to fight you. Like, when he said that shit to that nigga, I was like, oh, okay.
Certain situations.
He was like, I could have fought anybody. Like, bro, I'm going to take, he was like, I'm doing the same thing you would have did. He was like, I'm going to take care of my family. Of course, I'm going to take more money. I got 2 belts.
Especially if you got the 2 belts. That's
right. You trying to come fight me. I'm the upper hand.
Even one fucking belt.
This is your biggest fight, not mine. You know what I'm saying?
I'm taking 80-20, nigga. That's
facts. So, bro was like, shit, I'm doing the same thing you would have did. I felt him there. So I was like, well, maybe you better watch your boots because he don't seem like no pushover. He seemed like he coming for business. So I don't think no fights. There's no boxing matches that's coming up. Nobody that's really nothing I can think of. Trying to think of anything else that would be sports related that I could think of that's been on the radar here recently. I mean, outside of college basketball, just everybody going to jail for fucking gambling on themselves and shit like that.
Gambling, fucking crazy. Niggas stop being acting ignorant.
I know I seen Damon Jones. I wondered did he already cop his plea and take whatever he gonna take for what he was doing.
Oh Lord, I forgot all about that shit too.
First I was like, man, maybe they got these niggas fucked up. But then when I started looking at the shit they were saying about it, I was like, oh no, they definitely did all that shit.
Yeah, them niggas is crazy.
It's just a front man. Like y'all the niggas that draw the niggas here for the games for them to get scammed basically. And like y'all setting this shit up, that's crazy. Y'all ain't got nothing better to do.
Nothing better to do, niggas.
Chauncey Billups, you're an NBA coach, bro. You're making millions of dollars, and you're out here
wilding
in these illegal gambling houses. That just tell you where you could don't think money's gonna make you fulfilled. That's what people have this very weird stigma of like, oh, I gotta get money to make myself feel whole. Nah, it is not going to fulfill you. You are still going to have whatever hole that was there.
Right there, yeah. And then you're gonna need that extra high.
The money you make is only gonna help widen that hole because you're gonna keep feeding into it because you can do whatever you want to do. Like people don't understand, man. That shit ain't just as easy as it seems. It don't just go like you think it's gonna go. You're gonna end up crazy out here on some shit.
And you think shit changed after you just have some money? Like you still that same person on the inside.
Man, I seen an actor earlier, bro. I seen a story about an actor. I wish I could think of his name. I'm drawing a blank. But he had to get a restraining order on his son because his son is like a drug addict and like he be stealing from him and shit like that, breaking in his house and shit like that. And I was like, that's crazy. Like you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You just never know what people going through, no matter how much money they got. And this man is a famous actor, but he got to get a restraining order on his grown ass son that breaking in his house and stealing his shit and buying drugs and so you would think, oh, he got money, he'll be okay. No, people still going through life. They still got shit going on, man. So I don't know. You got to watch what you value. What's your moral compass look like? You know what I'm saying?
Know what people going through.
Hell nah. People be going through the worst, bro. Like think about all the stories you hear and the crazy shit you hear. It's always from people who got a bunch of fucking money.
Yep.
Like,
and then you just seen them on the red carpet 2 days before that, smiling, cheese, and
everything was good.
And then a week later, they fucking out here in the street,
addicted to every kind of drug, or got some kind of secret life or secret bullshit going on because when you in Hollywood,
in women's clothes, got caught with excessive amount of cocaine.
Listen, in the most great words of the great TLC,
oh shit,
don't go chasing waterfalls. You stick to them rivers and them lakes that you used to. Okay, don't go chasing them waterfalls. Okay, I don't know what you think you finna find on the other side of that motherfucker, but it is just rocks. Let me tell you, man. When you get through that waterfall, there are only rocks on the other side of every waterfall. Like, don't fall for that shit. Trying to get to the end of the rainbow, bitch. What you think? Rainbow ass. It ain't stop chasing this dumbass shit out here. But you know, that's another story for another time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Drake album too. You know, that came out. I can talk about that. And you know, I get a lot of I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun online, bro. Because I be online antagonizing people about that shit, but I don't really care because like people don't realize that I've always been a fan of Drake. So I just be talking shit and they be like, "Oh, y'all niggas just hate that nigga because of XYZ." I'm like, I don't hate that man. I ain't never hated that man. I just stopped liking his music. But decent, very decent album. The only one I would listen to was The Iceman. Them other two was trash to me. So I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, it's a Drake album. I mean, I didn't know what to. You thought he was gonna come out and do that was different.
And he did what he was supposed to do.
Exactly.
Drake is an artist that's going to make numbers go through the roof. He's going to put up the most streams on anybody. He's going to do all that every single time. That's the level of artist that he is. And so I think that's the biggest surprise for people with the shit that happened with Dot is because nobody expected it to happen that way. But that's not to misconstrue that this nigga is one of the biggest artists that's ever made music. Like I still think he's a cornball. I still think that him buying Michael Jackson's glove and wearing it and all that shit on the cover, all that shit is corny. All that kind of shit I don't like. Like it's just the persona of him I don't like, and maybe because I was a fan for so long and I allowed it and didn't really understand at the time what it was. So I allowed myself to be susceptible to that shit, not realizing he was cornball the whole time. And so that's cool that you're a cornball, and it's cool that people like that shit. Now I feel corny listening to you and just snapping along and doing the dumb shit with you. I can't get with that shit no more. Like I gave you years of my life, bro. So no, I like certain songs on the album. I'm not gonna say the album was trash. I feel like it's a redemption album. It sounds like every song he needs to tell you why he's doing what and who did what to him. So at a certain point I got a little bored because I'm just like, okay, bro, this is what we doing. We still trying to get back. We still throwing little subtle jabs at niggas. But when the shit was happening, you tapped out, and so I don't want to hear anything about it no more. Just let it go. Like
you still hurt, boy.
Don't put another whole album out about it. But then again, you do what you want to do, and it worked. And you know you got shit going, and people fuck with the shit. And so that's what you do it for. So fuck all that beef shit. Fuck all the let's get back to just making music. Like I don't care about y'all niggas arguing and going back and forth no more. I was so happy that Kendrick didn't put out no music or say nothing when this nigga dropped his album. Just let this nigga have his moment, bro. Like let him do what he's doing, because you trying to jump out every time he doing it just gonna make people continuously compare y'all all the time, and I'm sick of that shit.
And then you're gonna be on some Jay-Z shit.
If a nigga say, "Oh, I don't like this song," it's like, "Oh, cause you must be a Kendrick Lamar fan." No, nigga, I just don't like the song. Like, I just don't like the song. That's all. I listen to a lot of shit. If I don't, and maybe certain shit from certain artists makes me feel a certain kind of way, and people like, you got to be able to separate the artist from the music. Okay, well, you do that.
Right.
You go listen to R. Kelly, nigga. That's on you. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If that's how you feel. I'm just not one of them niggas. So once you come off as corny to me, I just can't listen to your music no more. Like, because I don't believe it. And like, then he talks tough a lot, and that never was the Drake that I appreciated. I appreciated the cool, confident Jewish Drake. Bring him back. You know what I'm saying? Like the one that was happy about like not being with the rap persona and was, you know, having a bar mitzvah in his fucking video. And like that nigga was cool to me. Like that was like a different thing. But like once you start getting tough and like super cool. Now you super mafia guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm Tony Montana now with these braids and these beats and I'm wearing FUBU and shit. And like it's just so weird, bro. Like it's so weird. And like it's the same nigga that was doing blackface. Like it's the same person, bro.
Good old Aubrey.
And it's like you giving niggas so many times and so many passes, but it's like, yeah, you super corny. Super corny. Like,
shout out to Wheelchair Jimmy.
But I give him his props though. He has a stranglehold on his audience and he knows the way to make his shit go, bro. And
he got the whole country right.
Yeah, bro. So I give him that.
So. All that shit, bro. The niggas fuck with him.
And I say all this as a correlation to say that if Shay doesn't win the championship, I'm happy because he's connected to that nigga. Because what does Drake have on his body? A tattoo of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's crazy.
This shit, nigga, y'all be running around singing this song and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I get it. I'm not mad at y'all. That's who he should be making music for. But you grown ass men, I've been seeing out here, tease me, baby. Like, bro, it's cool for women to do it. I'm cool with that. But like for you grown ass men doing that shit, like this nigga has tattoos of other men on his person.
Not even his jersey.
He covered up a tattoo of LeBron James with a tattoo of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First of all, shout out to that tattoo man for being able to cover up LeBron James. He deserves a round of applause for that artwork, bro, because it looks flawless.
Creative nigga there.
Yeah, bro did his thing on that. But yeah, just a nigga that like gets tattoos of other men on him like that. And maybe, you know, I know people that's done it, you know, but not men that are still living.
Right.
I'm gonna go get a Brandon Clark tattoo on my bicep.
But you better not. You better fucking not, nigga.
Like, that's come on, bro. Like, how weird is that? You sat there for 3 hours and watched a nigga tattoo
another nigga from you. Yeah.
And just liked it. Like, yeah, that looked like him for real. Yeah, bro. No, he's just a different kind of.
Drake is a different nigga, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So. But shout out to him for dropping. That's the only reason I'm talking about him, because he did drop. And I saw a lot of people in my comments. I just be antagonizing niggas. I listen to everything. Like, I'm not one of them niggas that's just like, oh, I only listen to hippity hip hop rap. If a nigga turned on my playlist on anything that I have right now, you'd be shocked and amazed what's on that hoe.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of gang of different shit. My dad.
You gonna be it's gonna be so much random shit. So, and I don't even be feeling the need to explain myself when I'm talking to niggas. I've just learned now how to deal with people on the internet. Like, I know how to deal with y'all, because y'all come into hip hop conversations with me, and I treat that like a sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you talking about things that you didn't live through. You just talking about things that, like, I remember talking about the situation with Drake with a bunch of people online, and it was niggas that was like, oh, I don't think that happened. I don't think he put out a song and said that. And I was like, bro, that's how I know you're not listening. You don't listen to nothing else but what you want to hear.
You go back and look.
So I can't talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk to you because you didn't hear it when it happened. I'm sorry. Like, I don't do research on niggas if I'm living in the moment. I've been living with hip hop for fucking 40 years.
Man.
Hip hop is only 50, 52. So I only missed 12 years. All I missed was Sugar Hill.
Yeah.
Fucking Rakim, Kool Moe Dee. That's all I missed. I didn't miss very much. Big Daddy Kane.
Run DMC.
I missed that.
I'm cool.
Yeah. I got everything else though.
No disrespect.
Right. But
cool.
I mean, that's so if you tell me something I don't know, that's that. But I know it from history.
Cool, hurt.
But everything else in this shit I know. So when you get to talking about hip hop, just make sure that you really talking about it.
Fat Five Freddy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Respect, I love it. It's just that wasn't my era.
Wasn't there?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you. I wasn't out there on Sedgwick Ave.
I was one, I think.
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Hip hop is 13 years older than me, I believe. Because I know it turned 50 a few years ago. I only say that because I got them damn shoes a few years ago, so that's how I equate it. So I'm assuming that a lot of times people just be talking, and so I have fun with people online now. I used to like not entertain it, but I'll hop into some conversations, bro, and say whatever online. I don't care who's ever.
I'll barely be on that motherfucker entertaining anybody.
I be trying to make that algorithm roll, but listen, it's another return episode of All Over Radio. Hopefully it comes off how it feels. I can't tell how it looks.
Yeah,
I can only tell how it sounds. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that matters. It's your boy Caution, Mr. 700.
Hey yo.
Audi 5000. I'm in here drinking tequila. Very well mixed tequila too. I don't feel too drunk.
Very well mixed.
Nobody got to worry about me because I ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? Drink well done.
You hear that? She said it's gonna be too strong.
No, that's cool.
Poured some in there, that nigga. You mean it's gonna do fucking